Write a short note on Plea of Alibi. The word alibi is a Latin term which means elsewhere or being at another place. A plea of alibi is a defense taken by an accused person in a criminal case to prove that at the time when the offense was committed, he was present somewhere else and therefore he could not have committed the crime. The basic idea behind this principle is that a person cannot be physically present at two different places at the same time. Under the Bhartiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023, certain facts which may not be directly related to the main issue become relevant if they are inconsistent with the facts in issue or if they make a fact highly probable or improbable. The plea of alibi comes under this principle because the accused person's presence at another place is inconsistent with his presence at the place where the crime occurred. The plea of alibi is based on the principle of physical impossibility. If a person proves that he was present at another place at the time of the incident, it becomes highly unlikely that he committed the offense. Therefore, evidence relating to his presence at another place becomes relevant. For example, suppose A is accused of committing a murder in Delhi at 10 a.m. A may take the defense that at that very time he was in Mumbai attending a business meeting. To prove this fact, A may produce evidence such as train or flight tickets, hotel records, office attendance records, CCTV footage, mobile location details, bank transaction records, or witnesses who saw him in Mumbai. Such evidence help in showing that A was somewhere else and therefore could not have committed the crime. Similarly, if a person claims that he was visiting a doctor, meeting a lawyer, attending a wedding function, or making a bank transaction at the relevant time, records relating to those activities can be used to support his plea of alibi. The plea of alibi does not automatically prove innocence. The accused must provide strong and reliable evidence to support his claim. A simple statement that he was at another place is not enough. The law places the burden of proving the plea of alibi on the person who takes this defense. The accused must establish the facts which reasonable certainty. The Supreme Court has explained that the plea of alibi means that the accused was so far away from the place of occurrence at the relevant time that it was impossible for him to be present at the scene of the crime. However, if the distance between the two places is short and the accused could have easily traveled from one place to another, then the plea of alibi may fail. For example, if A claims that he was in a factory at 8:30 a.m. but the place of murder was a few minutes away and the crime happened at 9 a.m., then the court may reject the plea because A could have reached the place of occurrence within that time. Thus, the plea of alibi is an important rule of evidence law because it helps courts determine the truth and protects innocent person from being punished for crimes they did not commit. It ensures fairness and helps the court in reaching a proper decision.